Hey, buddy.
Kelly, I missed you. I love you.
I miss you. I love you too.
The concept of missing you was there, but it wasn't until I saw you and I was like, I haven't seen this guy. And I missed you yesterday. I've been working too much.
Mhm.
I've been working in the working hours too much.
Yeah, I feel that. No. Yeah, I guess it's been a little. It's been 2 weeks. It's been all that long.
Mhm.
But yeah, we're back at it. At least for this week.
Woo.
Be off again next week. But yeah, I'm
Even
tired.
even just now when you were doing the sound check and you're like, "Ah," I was like, that's what I do.
Yeah, definitely. I was trying to save all my energy for once we hit record. I am kind of low energy at the moment, but in high spirits.
Good. Yeah, for the listener, we've already spoken like 8 times more words than we have. I think it came in and just went "Mm." when I wanted my hug.
Yeah.
And then for the sound check, I was saying I opened up my camera reel just to remind me of what happened this week, and this is where we are in life.
Mm-hmm.
Where the first photo is pictures of paper at Costco, so that I can tell Ash that I can get more printer paper. And then after that, it was birds,
Mm-hmm.
little baby chicken, and mama chicken on my walk, or my
Nice.
walk around earlier. And we can talk more about it. We can talk more about camera reel in a bit. But you've been out and about, man.
A little bit. Last week I went to Los Angeles, which feels like it was a month ago now already. Uh, it was okay. It was an okay time. Didn't do a whole lot. Just kind of hung out a bit.
Yeah.
Drove around a little bit. Went to a couple museums. Actually, were pretty cool. Although I was devastated because one of the big things I was looking forward to was I was planning on going to the California Science Center or something like that. I don't know exactly what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
But because they were supposed to have a big old like space exhibit and they have like a full space shuttle there, like on display. And I was very excited to go see a space shuttle. And it was completely closed off because they're remodeling it.
Mm.
But I will say I definitely plan to go back because what they're doing, like they had like little models of what it's supposed to look like. Look pretty cool. Like they're gonna like stand the actual space shuttle up in like the launch configuration inside this giant building that they're building. It's pretty sweet.
So not intended for you to go inside and walk around.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Just look at the shuttle.
Just the shuttle standing up, or is it supposed to have like the?
Yeah, they're gonna have the tank and the SRBs on it as well.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty excited for that. I mean, I definitely need to get back to LA again at some point because I believe June 26th is when they're officially opening the Fast and Furious ride at Universal Studios Hollywood.
There you go.
So got to go do that, and then got to go back whenever they open the museum. But the main thing I was really looking forward to when going to LA was going to the Peterson Automotive Museum.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that, and that was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was very, very awesome. I saw so many amazing cars. So many Fast and Furious cars. It was awesome. I spent way too much money in the gift shop, but worth it.
We saw some photos.
Mm-hmm. That was a good time, but definitely I did the whole got a convertible and drove around all the time with like the top down, and I got a little crispy.
Yeah.
And like,
I don't even know that you sent us any photos indicating that you were in a convertible.
Yeah, I was, because I mean when you go to Southern California,
yeah,
if you can get a convertible. Although there was a couple times I was driving through some not the nicest areas, like I just happened to be passing through, and like sitting at a stoplight, like roof down. It's and there's one point I thought maybe someone was trying to like box me in to like carjack me,
mm-hmm.
and like I had like half a second of like hyper awareness, like trying to figure out how to get out of the situation.
But then you hit the nos.
No, but then the guy was just parallel parking.
Ah.
But he was just doing it very aggressively. He just like came right up on me and just like kind of blocked me to where I could not like go forward. And it was just the whole thing. But yeah, it was a pretty okay trip. I guess the fact that it being 2 times to LA in less than 6 months wasn't as exciting as like the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. We made it. Didn't get sick or anything like that, so that's cool.
Excellent.
Then got back, and I swear I'm never gonna learn as much as I say I'm gonna. I'm never gonna learn to always, if I'm going on a trip, like
take one more day.
Take one more freaking day's rest, because on Monday I was just dead. Like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
And that whole Pacific time zone that screws me up a little.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Yeah, overall it was pretty fun. Now I'm back.
I know Pacific time always works for me because like Ash and I are almost falling asleep at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, I really enjoy it for like the start time of sporting events.
Yeah.
Because like the 8 Central, 9 Eastern start times for games is like 6.
Yeah.
Pacific, which is much more in my wheelhouse in terms of where I like to operate within the day.
Yeah, and I'm always like the inverse of that whenever I'm in the East Coast for some reason. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Does anybody go to work the next day? Game's starting at like 8:30 or 9.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. But we made it, and yeah, just a lot of things happening right now. We're in for it not being football season, in a very exciting time. We got a lot of sports stuff going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
World Cup just kicked off.
Yeah, did you guys watch U.S. Paraguay last night?
I mean, didn't end up getting home and like in position until halftime.
Mm-hmm.
But I watched the second half of it, which is cool. I always get real hyped for the World Cup.
Good.
Like, I hardly have any interest in soccer anytime else, but then World Cup comes and like I'm gonna have every match on a screen. Like when they're on, just have it on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna scream at people for doing stupid things, and telling them to be better because they're supposed to be the best there are.
Sure.
And then I'll forget about it in a month
after
it's over. It is wild though. The whole thing lasts more than a month. Like I think the final is July 19th.
Yeah.
So
it's a little bit like the NBA postseason. Like I think it started in. It couldn't have started in late April. Is that right?
I don't think so. I think early May.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna finish like mid-June.
Yeah. And that's been a thing.
That's been a fucking thing.
I wasn't gonna really talk about it. We don't need to talk about it.
Nah, we need to talk about it. Yeah. Spurs, Knicks. Tim Duncan taking care of Popovich. Touches my heart. And I think each of those games, the Spurs could have won.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they always take big leads in the first half, first quarter. But this last one was just backbreaking. Up 29. And Knicks come back. And essentially, like in the last 12 seconds, win it on the Spurs' mistake. On the Spurs should have done. And the individual who did it is supposed to be like the senior statesman, is supposed to be the one that's there to lead these 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds in a good direction. And, you know, from this point on, they play again tonight for game 5, down 3-1. I mean, the way that the Knicks persevered and came through, like, how do you not say the Spurs deserve to lose this whole thing? What does it say about the Spurs as players, but then also that coach, that they can't close it out, that they're not killers, they're not dogs? And then on the opposite side, what does it say about the Knicks and their coach to be down a historic 29 points but not give up?
I mean, to be fair,
To be fair,
the Spurs are babies. Like, they're so young, new coach. Like, when do superstars come in and win their first finals? Like, LeBron didn't do it. Like, you got to get in there. You got to get tested. You got to get some experience. Like, if the Spurs don't come back and win it this year, I guarantee they'll be in this position next year in a much better position and for the next 10 plus years, probably.
yep,
It's just, these are growing pains.
that's fine and all. You just only
Like, I feel like they're ahead of schedule right now for
You only get-
where they're at.
so many bites at the apple. This one is. I guess they'll look back and be like, "Yeah, we could have won that." Or if we knew what we knew, if we knew then what we know now.
I think basketball is a little unique where I think it is. I mean, I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's easier to get back to finals versus football or even baseball. Although baseball's a little easier too. Like, definitely not football. Football's very hard to get to the finals.
Very parody driven.
So, I mean, I'm not worried for the Spurs' future, but again, at this point, I don't know how they come back after.
If they did, it would feel bad at this point. Like, it feels like the Knicks have, like, especially after that last game, like, they have they've done that. Like, they stayed in and then won the game. And, like, 2 of those 3 games, maybe one of those games was, like, theirs all the way. Mm-hmm. Except not really every game that they've won, the Spurs have had at least a lead, if not a significant lead, in the first half. So all of those games, to some extent, they've demonstrated, like, heart of a champion. But this last game was, like, historic. Yeah. So, like, if the Spurs somehow came back and won, like, it would almost feel not good. But, yeah. Wemby, Stephon Castle, and Dylan Harper are, like, 20, 21, and 22.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they're on all the rookie contracts. They'll be back. Or at least they're not going anywhere on the team. I don't know if this will break their hearts and spirits for the rest of the time.
And just retire from the sport.
But, yeah, I mean, objectively a good NBA Finals as far as competition and history being made and all that, and the talent. Would have liked it if the Spurs were the ones breaking hearts.
I mean, at this point, I'm just hoping for bonus basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Just want more games. So,
UFL Championship is today.
That's exciting.
Prime time, 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Same time as what's the World Cup match at 2 today? World Cup. Qatar, Switzerland. Is it 2?
Mm-hmm.
Tonight during the basketball game, Scotland's game is playing, and I saw a thing where, like, a bunch of Scottish fans, like, were on a flight coming to the U.S.
Yeah.
And they drank all the beer on the flight.
Nice.
They drank the plane dry.
I've heard a lot of these stories of instead of European tourists going to, like, New York City and LA, they're getting Airbnbs in small towns and starting in one town and road tripping to another town and all the towns in between. They're like, this is the best hot dog I've ever even heard of. It's like random place.
Yeah, I've seen people reacting to Buc-ee's.
Cool.
Some soccer player tweeted, like, he found, like, the big gulp from 7-Eleven and, like, was like, this is the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah.
And then another guy was like, at some restaurant, and he's like, "Just tried ranch for the first time. Europe, we need ranch right now."
I saw that one.
uh,
Fucking around.
and like Germans discovering Waffle House,
Mm-hmm.
and that being a pretty amazing thing for them. I don't know.
I saw a German guy that discovered what's that big outdoor world? The pyramid.
Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah. He's like, there's a gun range in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of gold coming out
Mhm.
around all that stuff.
Yeah. But it's not like Times Square, you know. It's like America.
Well, I think it's also because like so many people have come over. There's just they gotta spread out like
Mm-hmm.
to get accommodations for places.
Speaking of the Scottish people, I saw one where they got an Airbnb and like 7 a.m. they're coming out with their bagpipes.
Did not see that.
Which I would love.
Yeah, I mean, I'd enjoy the shit out of it, but I could understand how a lot of people would not. Yeah, World Cup, fun times, even though it's run by a horrible organization.
Yeah, I'm kind of not into it over that and some other things. Got strong live golf vibes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I'm still gonna pay attention. Went and saw a movie last night.
Yeah, saw Sarah last night too.
Yep.
How's she doing?
Seems okay. I mean, like literally, we got there. She's like, "Hey," we were like, "Hey," and she was like, "You ready to go in?" And we went in. We sat down and watched the movie. Came out of the movie. Gave a couple sentence feelings after the movie, and we're like, "All right, see it." So, not a whole lot of conversation. Although I do believe we're gonna see her again tomorrow. I think she's gonna come over and we're gonna watch some of that stupid show that I've been having to watch with them. So that'll be cool.
What show?
It's called From.
Mm-mm.
It's a silly show.
Okay.
Very silly show.
It's a Monty Python thing.
I mean, it's not that kind of silly. It is very silly.
Very silly.
But yeah, I know you said you wanted to talk about that movie for no less than 40 minutes. So wanted to make sure I brought it up.
Yes.
Timely fashion.
So in the last week, we've seen 2 movies. We saw Backrooms last Saturday, which is worth watching, but frankly, we could have waited until it came to streaming. It didn't need a movie theater. And I guess my commentary on that is if you wanted to, you could say it was like a commentary about AI. Acting was great. Concept is there, but I don't know. I guess it felt like a thrown together movie. I think part of the issue is I might have liked it more had I not seen the greatest movie I've seen in 10 years a few days later, in the form of the movie that you guys saw last night, Obsession.
Mm-hmm.
Saw on like a Tuesday night. And I've been smitten by it ever since. I guess the thing, so we like it so much, we're comparing it to Sinners. And like coming out of it, we're like, why isn't it a 10? And I think comparing it to Sinners kind of shows like what each of them has that the other one doesn't. Sinners, by now, if you haven't seen it, it's kind of too bad. But like what Obsession lacked was the range of human experience, where like Sinners had all of that, like joy, pain, fear, love.
Mm-hmm.
And Obsession was definitely a more narrow band of the human experience in that context. Sinners had like music and beautiful cinematography, like sunsets and fields and set design and all that. Backrooms will win an Academy Award for set design. That is true. But on to Obsession's strong points. The acting was amazing. There was like no wasted time, which is hard to do. The lessons were learned. And then in the horror genre itself, uh, just gave you a little bit of everything when it comes to like jump scares, I guess, but also kind of like not being driven on gore or nudity or I can't say like not the supernatural. There's not like ghosts and demons in it. It is very much like monkey paw human or like the humans are the bad guys, but in a very good, unique way in this one. Uh, Loved it. Can't stop thinking about it. And your experience was different.
It was basically the exact opposite of everything you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Like, complete opposite for me. Like, literally, when you started off, best movie you've seen in 10 years, like, literally yesterday, I said that was the worst movie I've seen in the last 10 years. I don't know. I just reaffirms to me, just, I know how broken I am, apparently, when it comes to movies. I went in very open and ready to enjoy a movie. Like, I was excited because the only thing I knew about the movie was the name, and I knew it was supposed to be a horror movie or a scary movie. I didn't know what genre of that. I didn't know if it was gonna be a slasher or like a torture porn. Like, I had no idea, but I was like, I like those old like Obsession for Men commercials. So it's like, all right, let's do it. So go in and like the movie starts, and it's funny, like you're like no wasted time. I thought the first 10 minutes were just complete nothing. I was like, come on, start happening. Like, these aren't complex characters. We figured out who they were in about 45 seconds.
Children.
Yeah, like silly. And then I don't know, it just went on. The biggest issue for me was it triggered my cringe my secondhand cringe reflex. Like, some people just have a problem seeing other people be in cringy situations. I'm one of those people. And the whole thing was just a cringy movie. Mm-hmm. And also, I didn't think it was original at all. Like, I knew the entire plot in the first like 10 minutes of the movie. I knew what was going to happen way before it happened. I don't know. And the main girl character, I'll give her, she was a very, very good actor. Mm-hmm. I will not say anything about that. Everyone else, though, meh. Especially the main guy, like, super meh. And then just how the whole thing played out. It was just like, come on. Like,
I was so satisfied with how it all played out, especially the ending.
I mean, the thing is, I knew that was exactly how it was going to end. Like, there was no twist. There's no, like, plot twist. There was nothing that, like, made me think. Or, like, oh, I didn't think of that. Like, none of that happened for me. And I don't know. It was a very disappointing experience for me. But again, I'm broken. I don't, what I love in movies are just, it's not what is considered good movies. There are good movies, like, I love Sinners. Like, if I had to recreate, like, a recent movie scale, it would be, like, Obsession to Sinners. Like, those
at the bottom.
Yeah. That's how I would rate it. And it's just, it's so, like, I really want to figure out what's wrong with me and the fact that, like, you're putting Obsession with Sinners, like, side by side, and I don't think they're even in the same solar system. Like, we're not orbiting the same sun. But I don't know. It's just, and now, not even just, I was bummed out, just not because of the movie, just, why, like, I was so ready to enjoy, like, a movie experience. I really, really was. I just couldn't. And I hate being a hater. Like I don't want to hate, but it just comes out, and I don't know. I don't know why.
I would be hard pressed to think of a performance that had the range and like perfect execution that the main character had throughout that.
Mm.
It was so impressive. And when it first started, my feelings at the beginning of it were probably similar to yours of this seems like uninspired acting. Her specifically. You know Brie Larson,
Mm.
uh, Captain Marvel? She does I feel like she does the same performance in a lot of different movies where it's like very flat and dead.
Mm.
And that's how I felt about the main actress when it got started. It was
Mm.
like it was gonna go back and forth between like this deadpan thing that she starts out, or I guess it's not deadpan, but it's to me like also very predictable. Like, oh, we all know this person
Mm.
type of acting, and I was just like floored, loved that it went like she specifically went all the places that she did.
Mm.
My favorite scene was at the party when she reads the poem.
Mm.
And that's probably one of your cringier scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had my eyes closed for 80% of that movie. And it had nothing to do with it being scary by any like it was not a scary movie to me.
It's not. You can't look at it scary. Yeah.
Uh
It's not like guts torn out and all that. There's, I guess, one scene where it's kind of, kind of gory, but yeah, I loved it.
I mean again, I will give the main actress all the credit. She did a very good job for the situation she was put in. And I'm very happy that you like it very much. And I'm glad that everyone else who's seen it has liked it very much. It's just not for me. And that's okay. I gave it a shot.
Jared talked or hit on this in our chat that the creative force behind it, like the writer, producer, director, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
he and one of the side characters have been doing stuff on YouTube forever or for like years.
Yeah.
Really silly, silly stuff. And when I saw the side character, I was like, oh, that's the guy from YouTube. And I'm saying that all the time now. A lot of these YouTube people are in commercials,
Mm-hmm.
and I see them in like Hulu, like advertisements for movies. So I'm like, oh, that's nice. It's like becoming a legitimate pathway to getting into movies. And when I saw him, I was like, oh, he's just like playing the same character that he plays in the skits, basically. And then when I found out, but it's always him and another dude, a blonde dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out afterwards, and I was also just going into it like, oh, good scary movie, love a scary movie. But then it was like, oh, Apex film. So then I was like, tell me everything about this movie. And the other dude in the skits was the writer, producer, director. And I was like, oh, good for them. And then, yeah, that's when I found out it was, I guess I kind of knew that it was like a low budget outperforming.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, then when I was like, oh, it's the YouTube guys that are like using the same cameras that they use and all that stuff. And making like over $100 million on this movie. I was like, I thought that was pretty cool. But I never, it's so, that like adds to it that like, those two do all this like silly, silly, silly stuff for years, and then it's like, hey, we made a movie, and to me, it's like one of the best horror movies in a long time, and one of the best just movies. Period. I was like, that's great.
Yeah. It's just wild to me how we can just have completely opposite.
It's not the first time. It won't be the last time.
For sure. But I do fully admit I know I am the odd one out. Like Ash was like listing off the stats of the movie, like its Rotten Tomatoes and its IMDb score and stuff, and just like yeah, it's like super high everything, and it's like yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a cinephile like that, I suppose.
You also don't listen to lyrics and
It's
songs
true.
and stuff. Yeah.
I'm a weird guy. But it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy with who I am.
We all got our weird stuff.
Yep.
Well, it's not about you. I mean, everybody's got stuff.
Yeah.
You're not that weird.
I'm weird in my own little way.
Okay.
What?
Just sorry. You can. Yes, Kelly. You're the weird one. You're the weirdest one. You're weird maxing over there.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying.
Alright. That was a tight 40 minutes.
Although I will say, I got real excited when I went to the theater yesterday because
I know.
there was a poster up in the lobby. Apparently, they're gonna put the original Fast and Furious back in theaters in August to commemorate the 25th anniversary. And I never saw the original in theaters.
Yeah, me neither. I never saw The Matrix in theaters. I would like to do that.
So I'm 1000% gonna go see the Fast and the Furious in the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
And I really hope they come out with some like promotional popcorn bucket of some kind. I will pay hundreds of dollars for it. I tried to get on the last Fast movie. They had like one of those, but they were sold out when I went.
Yeah,
I got real bummed.
I think that both of those are good ideas for movie theaters. Is re-releasing old movies, but then also always having a stupid. Here's the sandworm, sandworm popcorn bucket for Dune movies.
I mean, they're like just toys for millennials.
Yeah,
we love our toys. Got a whole tower of toys right next to me.
And if the next Fast and Furious film is the last one, hopefully they re-release all the movies before it.
I mean, that'd be great, but they're not gonna. That's like 10 movies. They're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they're doing one.
Yeah,
but it, like you said, it does seem like they're doing it more often. Like I'm seeing all these old movies getting put back in theaters. Like I think I saw maybe they're putting like maybe the original or one of the old Toy Stories out because the new Toy Story's coming.
That checks out. And my societal commentary on that is they're gonna end up having made a movie's worth, if not more, of commercial content that are like 30 seconds at a time, but they're on every brand, on every like sport that I've watched or some Toy Story something. Mm-hmm. Which good for them.
Yeah.
I like they're showing Woody is having like a bald spot and a belly, and for the bald spot we're like, okay, maybe like the hat has been wearing off the paint or he's been getting dragged or whatever. But then like, how's he gaining weight? What's he eating? They don't eat. Do they eat? That's creepy. I was gonna go to Cinemark and see if they got any old movies out right now. But been going to the movies more than I have in a long time.
I'm kind of interested in that new. Is it Spielberg? I don't know if he actually directed or if he produced it or something, but like some kind of alien type situation.
Disclosure.
Yeah.
Ocean's 11 25th anniversary. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Shrek Forever After. Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark would be pretty cool.
And then another thing I've been seeing a lot, what I think is cool, is Indian films.
Mm.
There's this one called Peddi, Peddi. I
mean, that makes good sense. We got a good population around here.
Yeah. Main Vapas Unga. But I think it's important to...
I'd go see one of those if it's like a musical, like one of the Bollywood kind of...
Yeah, one of those is the RR guy.
I love that shit so much. Like, I'll listen to that in my car, like that kind of music in my car, like all the time. Just gets the blood going.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Not last week, but the week before, we had our summer all hands. Like, bring all the, not for all of my agency, but my part of the agency.
Mm-hmm.
Like 127 people for scale. And then there's all the little teams in there. And half of it was let's all do games and updates and awards is like the whole 127 of us, and then like lunch, and then part of the afternoon was time with your team to do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
And we had other teams. So our chief data officer was like bouncing around,
Mm-hmm.
and when it was time for us to do our time to ourselves, we had board games. Well, not even board games. We ended up playing the heads up where you have on your phone a name or an activity or something, and yeah, we did that, and then we did a version of that where you have to act it out,
Mm-hmm.
which was hysterical. um, I love this team so much, Kelly. There's like I know these people so well now that when it was one person's time to do the thing and guess, I got a video of it because like every time we play a game with her, it's just unhinged. Like we played Two Truths and a Lie last year,
Mm-hmm.
and she gave like all truths, and we were like, "Wait, which of those is a lie? Those are all horrible." And she was like, "Oh." And she was also pregnant. She had like baby brain, because it is a simple game, and she did mess it up. Like those are all terribly embarrassing. Which of those is fake? She's like, "Oh no." Yeah, and it was her time. I took a video of it because like she's terrible at guessing, and one of the things was quicksand, and like seeing like 4 different people just like try their hardest to mime quicksand was, as you might be able to imagine, hysterical.
Mm-hmm.
Going someplace with this. Did like a cookie decorating competition. Oh, and our chief data officer came in at that part, and he was like, I'm going to these other groups, and they're talking about like merging tables and join jobs and summary execution. Not summary execution. Just like coding things. And like, you guys, I could hear you from down the hall. Like, we definitely have the most fun. And I was looking at pictures of it, but I can't remember what I started talking about. Oh, one of the people was talking about she was going to go see, I think it's the Petty movie. It's Petty and that other movie that's out. And one of them is the RRR director. Because she was like, yes, you've heard of RRR? And I was like, oh, we love RRR. Yeah. So that's what's going on. And yeah, I do like the cultural exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Not being a one-way thing.
I like musicals.
Me too.
Good dancing.
I like choreography. Other stuff going on with us. I mean, here's pictures of the cookie competition.
Mm.
So all of these are. I was basically just like, you got 12 minutes. There are no rules. Go. And the first person, try not to use their names, but the first person was her.
Mm-hmm.
And when she went to get her cookie, that was the other thing, is I introduced the game or whatever, and I was like, here are some apparently potentially quite fragile sugar cookies, because one of them had already broken.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 10 of us, and there were like 16 cookies. So it was fine that one broke. But when she went to go grab her cookie, she looked at them for a minute, and then grabbed hers and left. And I was like, and then when everybody else grabbed their cookies and it started working, and the timer had already started, I was like, I wasn't going to say anything when it was happening, but I was worried that so-and-so was going to take her cookie and just smash the rest. Which would have been great. Because I did not say you couldn't do that.
Silly.
Yeah. Great time with my team. This is my cookie. Our group's mascot is Mudang.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are small but mighty.
Yep.
And one of the other people, I went to use the black icing for that. she when I went for the black icing, she was like, "Oh, I think we have a similar idea here, Nathan." And I was like, "Maybe," because I assumed she was also gonna do the group mascot. She did this one, which is her son. And in Indian culture, whenever you're expecting, you make it's like a beanie basically to put on the baby's head. I don't know what you call a baby beanie. Instead of beanie, baby beanie. But the color that you put there, you do one for a girl, one for a boy. And she made the cookie and told this story about how she wanted a girl, but her mom the first time, and there's travel being in the U.S. and going. The first time her mom saw her, looked at her belly and was like, "That's a boy." It was a very touching story, but it was like, again, try not to say their names, but I was like, so and so, how did you possibly think that I was going to come up with the same thing that you did? Yeah. So I've been having fun. We've had a lot of bunnies and bunny activity. Our backyard, we've got the rosemary bushes, but then we also kept all the flowers in the opposite corner, and just between the two. They've got plenty of hiding space, and they go in between the two frequently, which has been great. Ashley's garden has been popping off.
Nice.
Got some pretty... That many jalapenos on just one plant? And she's got like 2 more of those.
Very nice.
Yeah. So that's going off. Tomatoes are going off. We have so much lettuce and basil that whenever she'll cut the lettuce for salads, and anytime that we do omelets, she goes out there and snips a little bit of basil for you.
That's cute.
Yeah. So we are just thriving over there.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I guess that's all the photos. The only other thing, let me check my notes. We've been in a pretty good groove lately of just watching WNBA almost every night, because it's on almost every night. And that has been a lot of fun. We got to go to a game eventually, just because we're such big WNBA fans now. Oh yeah, and then my last thing is I got to lock down travel plans.
Yep.
Gotta make some purchases.
Yep.
Because it seems like gas is just getting more and more expensive.
I saw it drop the other day.
It's only $3.50 now?
I thought I saw $3.39.
Oh, okay, good. That's good.
But that might have been 2 days ago, and it could be $6 today. I don't know.
Well, I'll be grateful for $3.25 gas.
Yep. Did you and Ash ever happen to watch that second hour of McAfee?
No, not yet.
Oh, it's very, very good.
Was it the game show?
You can know what they do. They basically do an exact rip-off of Family Feud.
Okay.
And with full set and production.
Okay. Earlier in the week they said they were going to.
But it was the McAfee show guys versus the NFL Live crew. Like Schefter and just with the blanket Orlovsky.
Nice.
And then a couple other people. And it's a whole sports themed Family Feud situation. Very, very entertaining.
Excellent.
Very entertaining. You definitely need to watch it at some point with Ash.
And we'll get it done this summer. We'll get it done before the football season starts. But one of our projects is to install a TV mount above the washer dryer. Which that's that blank wall where there's not a cabinet or whatever you would call that blue thing. So that we can watch TV out there.
Smart. But yeah. I'm so tired.
Sorry, buddy. Did you wake up early this time?
Not super early, but I went to bed very late for me. I didn't turn in until maybe close to midnight. I was up at 7.
Yeah. I woke up at 5-ish with a rumbly tumby.
I was wondering what was going on because you sent me your daily word game results like in the 5 o'clock hour, and I was like, "Geez, Nate, you didn't do anything last night."
And originally I sent you. You saw the first message was deleted, so I just screenshotted and sent it over. But I was like, "Oh, this is maybe like the only time that I'm finishing before you."
Yeah.
So I can like send you the whole everything because it had like so many words exposed.
Mm-hmm.
They've been getting pretty artistic with their crossword designs.
Yeah.
It's not just regular ass crossword, but like obstructions and color schemes to go along with the theme.
Yeah. I'm digging it.
You can't do it in a newspaper. I'm glad they're doing it.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I really have too much else. Going to Indy this week. Coming up. Very excited for that.
I bet you are.
Yeah, you have no idea. But I'll talk much more about that situation after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But also, I mean, are you off next Friday?
Half
the day?
Yeah, I could have been off the whole day, but I just have stuff going on, so I didn't take off the day.
Yeah, I feel you.
Why?
I was just curious. It's just bringing up short week.
Yeah.
This month. Every week has been a short week so far for me. I'm only going to have one 5-day work week in June.
Oh, yeah. So, next Friday, the 19th, that, and then 2 Fridays after that is the July 4th weekend, so I'll be taking that Friday off, too.
Yeah, we get that day off as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, that week in between is the one full week.
And then I'm up to something.
Still up to something season?
Yeah, so might be taking the end of July off, too.
Mm.
Yeah. But it's definitely at work. I said this and then immediately became apparent and true that you've got like 2 windows where everybody's behind the desk. Everybody's like, all right, it's working time for like 6 to 8 weeks. And we are not in one of those windows right now. Summer has started. People are all over the place. Tale of 2 leaders. Our deputy chief data officer, who used to be my direct boss, is now my boss's boss. Going on a Scandinavian cruise and see the Northern Lights. Looking forward to that forever. Let us know at that event last week. Put a thing in our Teams chat this week of, hey, in 2 weeks, I'm going on this trip for a week or however long, 2 weeks maybe. I think it's 10 days. But if there's anything I can do, any projects that I can help with, yada yada, 2 weeks in advance. Versus our chief data officer telling everybody at the event last week that he's going to be gone for 2 weeks, starting this week. And our deputy, like our team leader, being like, I'm just finding out about this. And like every email that he's not answering, she's going to have to answer. Tale of two leaders.
That's silly.
Yeah. But it's also summer and we're all about work-life balance. Go on your vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Support that. But yeah, so we won't be chatting next weekend. But we'll catch up the one after.
I'll try and watch 2 more movies.
I'm sure I'll watch some movies. I don't know. That's all I got. You want to wrap it up, or you got anything else?
No, that's it. If we talk anymore, I'll get all political ranty. It'll change the vibe entirely.
Yeah, okay. Well, everybody, if you're still listening, you know the drill. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell your friends. We are still on the road to 30 subscribers. Still need 3 more. But we love you. Have a great day, great week, and we'll talk to you next time.
Love you guys. Bye.